theft involving some meat from Walmart. That's Class A non-person misdemeanor.
Sir, you're charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500.
You're talking about stuff that is not
You will
relevant.
bring the jury.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict, and boy, do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy
They
there.
got the wrong guy. The dog was biting him.
He roughing him up quite a bit. There's a lawsuit.
9 out of 10 judges prefer watching the Recovery Addict live stream in their courtroom.
The fireworks are not done.
Now we're getting commentary on the case.
Is that correct?
Dati mihi Anglican po, he's service Latino.
That's literally not true.
I didn't ask you to interrupt me. Oh, for Trump's sake.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict. How y'all doing on this? How's Monday treated you so far? Let's see. Trying to catch up on chat here. AI took over the stream. What stream? This one? Hello? No. All right, can you hear me now? Check. 1, 2, that's a little better. All right, cue the music. Gremlins have taken control. Same old. I hyped this morning's live. Thank you very much, Cindy Stovall. The hype feature was not available for quite a while, and I didn't know why. And then I found out why. It's actually something I control. So I turned it back on. So now you can hype away. You can hype and hype and hype. But I didn't know I had to turn it on. I thought it was by default. Finally a bit cooler this Monday. It rained about 3 inches in the last 15 minutes here in my little town. It came down in buckets. Just unbelievable. So that happens. Chat on screen, please. Say no more. All right, as you can see, I've boxed up my to-go kit, and I've got almost everything out in the hall that I need for tonight's live stream. I just have a few memory cards to wipe before I go, so I can save this. The only problem is on one of these, well, I've got one more down in my computer. On one of these 4 memory cards, is a clip of Judge Boyd saying something that we wanted to save, and I don't know where it is. So if one of you could go through and watch all the video on this 512 gigabytes of memory, because they're all full, that would be great, so we can find it. I can't find it at all. Now to turn the lip feature back on. Lips. Lip. Abadi, abadi, abadi. What's the lip feature? What is the lip feature? I'm confused. Is there a feature I'm not using? Yeah. Anyway, I've got to format these, so I'm sorry. There's a Judge Boyd soundbite on here that we needed. Was it legs? I forget what she said. I don't know. There was like a 3-letter code word for this. The problem with memory cards is you don't remember them. I remember it's on here. I just don't know where. 4444, thank you very much for the high five. Appreciate it. Back at you. We're going to get some court watching going here because it's, you know what we haven't had today? You didn't ask, but I'll tell you. I'll tell you what we didn't have. Oh, the clip feature. That's different. I mean, because lip service and clipping is very, very different. All right. Either way, what we haven't had today is Walmart. So we have to go get the obligatory Walmart. So let's do that now.
Read.
First appearances, which means somebody recently made a bad decision.
All right, are you Kristen Reed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're on the record in state of Kansas versus Kristen Elizabeth Reed, case number 26 CR 297. State appears by Joseph Baca. Miss Reed appears in custody from the Butler County Jail. You're here for a first appearance, Miss Reed. I'm going to go over your charges. There are 9 of them. They're all alleged to have occurred on August 7th, 2026 in Butler County, Kansas. Count 1 alleges possession of methamphetamine. That is a level 5 drug felony.
That's causing all the other
Count 2
problems.
alleges theft, a level 9 non-person felony. It's alleged that you obtained unlawful control over a stolen black 2003 Honda Pilot belonging to a Michael Hogan. Value between $1,500 but less than $25,000. Count 3, interference with law enforcement, Class A, non-person misdemeanor. It's alleged that you ran from law enforcement at a traffic stop and hid.
This was some weekend.
Count 4, possession of paraphernalia for use. That's a Class B, non-person misdemeanor. Count 5, driving while license is suspended or canceled. That's a Class B, non-person misdemeanor.
Wow, she did them
Count
all
6,
in one weekend.
expired tag or registration. That's an unclassified misdemeanor. Count 7, transporting an open container of alcoholic beverage. That's an unclassified misdemeanor. Count 8, theft involving some meat from Walmart.
In front of the Walmart.
That's a Class A, non-person misdemeanor. And count 5, no headlamps. That's a traffic infraction. Do you understand your charges, Miss Reed?
I do.
All right,
That's a
there
bad
are
day.
felonies involved, so you won't be asked to enter a plea today. Your case has been assigned to me. Your next court date will be on my felony preliminary hearing control docket, September 14th at 2:30 p.m. That'll be by Zoom. Can you afford to hire your own attorney?
No, Your Honor.
Do you wish to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
Please.
Are you currently working?
I am
Where do you work?
for All Saints Home Health Care.
That's not going to happen
You do
anymore.
that full-time?
I do. Well, it's 32 hours.
Do they pay you by the hour?
Yes.
What is your hourly rate?
It's $14.43.
Okay, do you have dependents that you support financially?
I do.
How many?
3.
All right, I'll find that you qualify for court-appointed counsel. Understand that depending on what happens on your case, you may be ordered to pay back some or all of those fees. Do you understand that?
I do. Is there any chance I can get a bond reduction to get to work? And so I've got 2 grandkids that I take full care of. They're 1 and 3.
You picked
I've
up,
had-
We're gonna discuss your bond here in a minute.
picked up 9 charges over the
I'm
weekend.
gonna look for an attorney for you.
This is an arraignment.
Okay.
I'm gonna appoint Joe Favre.
Joe's pretty good. We like Joe.
They'll be able to
Big
give you
guy.
his number, I believe. All right, Mr. Baca, what's the state's recommendation for bond?
Well, Your Honor, I have concerns with both factors that the court can consider today, as while none of these are person charged crimes, there are some with victims. She has had at least 3 prior felony burglary convictions, a felony possession conviction, and a felony theft. So it seems to be kind of similar recurring behavior that also includes victims. I also have a pretty good concern about future appearance, given that in this case, while I understand it's still an allegation, she had ran from law enforcement. It had to be found, I believe, by a search dog. Finally, Your Honor, I believe she has outstanding warrants in other counties as well. Based on all of that, the state today is requesting $15,000 cash or surety bond. We're requesting GPS monitoring, no driving, no alcohol or drugs, and no contact with victims.
Miss Reed, what town do you live in?
Yeah.
I live here in Butler County.
How long have you lived in Butler County?
For about almost a year.
Where did you live prior to that?
Wichita.
I'm going to set bond at $15,000 cash or surety. As a condition of bond, you're not to possess or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You're to have no contact with the alleged victims. And I am going to order that you wear a GPS monitoring bracelet. All right. Do you have any questions,
No.
Ms. Reed? All right, Mr. Baca, anything else on this case?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
All right. We'll be in recess. Ms. Reed, you are excused. Thank you.
Wow. That 9 charges from the weekend, if I put it all together, it sounds like a stolen car that wasn't licensed. She wasn't insured, no headlights, used it to go to Walmart to shoplift, and then evaded police, fled, and was eventually caught by a dog. That was, I mean,
we're on the record in
that's
State
a
of
day.
Kansas versus Carissa Taryn Smith, case number 26 CR 296. The state appears by Joseph Baca. Ms. Smith appears in custody from the Butler County Jail. There are 3 charges pending against you, all alleged to have occurred on July 19th, 2026 in Butler County, Kansas.
She only did
Count
3 in one
one.
day.
Alleges that you created a fake Facebook account using Trishelle Reed's name and likeness.
Oh, is that not legal?
That's identity theft, a level 8 non-person felony. Count 2 alleges forgery, a level 8 non-person felony. It's alleged that you utilized a check at White Eagle Credit Union.
In the same girl's name?
Making it appear to be Robert Gardenhire.
You're Robert?
Count 3 alleges theft involving a 2005 Ford Mustang belonging to a Mason Herod. That's a level 9 non-person felony. Do you understand your charges, Ms. Smith?
Yeah.
I'm confused about the Facebook
All right,
one.
since these are
how
all
she worked that
felonies,
in.
you won't be asked to enter a plea today. Your next hearing will be on Judge Ricky's felony preliminary hearing control docket on September the 8th at 2:30. That'll be by Zoom, September 8th at 2:30 p.m. Can you afford to hire your own attorney?
No.
Do you wish to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
Yeah.
Are you currently employed?
I'm supposed to start work again today, yeah.
And where's that?
Mid-Kansas Auto Auction in Wichita.
Mid-Kansas Auto Auction?
That's a good job.
Have you worked there before, or you're just going to start today?
No, I worked there before for 3 years, and then I took some time off. I threw my back out in January, and I took some time off to stay home with my 4-year-old because he has autism. He's nonverbal. Sorry, I'm his only caregiver. I'm sorry. I'm really, really upset. I'm sorry. And I haven't been in trouble in like 8 years, so like I'm really upset with myself on this, you know? Really upset. I relapsed. I was clean 4.5 years, and I got in a relationship with my ex in like the last 3 months. I started using again, and it just clearly that's where it goes when I use. You know what I mean? So
Okay. Well, don't say anything that might incriminate
sorry.
you while we're here today.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to appoint Blake Cooper to represent you.
Is that a singer?
He practices here in Butler County. Do you all at the jail have his phone number?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
Okay.
Sheldon Cooper's the guy off the.
All right, Mr. Baca,
TV
what's
show.
the state's recommendation for bond?
Well, Your Honor, again, while they're not person crimes, we do have victims. She's had similar convictions in the past. She has a prior felony forgery conviction as well as a theft conviction. So I have some concern about community safety as well as a concern to appear in the future. States requesting bond be set at $7,500 cash or surety. Also request an order for no drugs or alcohol.
Do you live in Wichita?
I live in Hayesville.
I'm going to set bond at $7,500 cash or surety as a condition of bond. You're not to possess or consume alcohol or illegal drugs, nor are you to have contact with any of the alleged victims on your charges. Do you have any questions?
This is sad.
No, thank you, sir.
All right, if you do make bond, I'd suggest calling your attorney to let them know how they can be in contact with you.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, we'll be in recess. Have a good day.
I've seen a lot of court cases today, particularly where drug addiction has led to a whole bunch of other charges. And I mean, addiction is a powerful thing. Anyone who's dealt with it knows that, or seen it in somebody else's life. But I mean, the guy who pushed over a veteran at the ATM for $300 to steal it. I mean, just
we're on the record in state of Kansas versus Tammy Terrell Tresvant, case number 24 CR 378.
Okay,
state appears by Joseph.
Hang on. Hey, Edward. Hey, bud. Edward, it's over here. I'm on the TV. I just wanted to let you know that it's past your bedtime and you need to go to bed. Sorry. You can watch us another day, but that's it. Good night. Bye.
Baca. Ms. Tresvant appears in custody from the Butler County Jail. Looks like you were arrested on a warrant to show cause alleging that you violated your probation. It's alleged that you failed to complete a 10-day jail sanction beginning June 7th at 6 p.m. And that appears to be the only allegation.
I think when they say cash surety, they're using the slash
already
between
set
it.
a bond at $5,000 cash or surety.
Cash or surety, see that?
Court will keep that bond.
The surety would be the third
intact.
party, the bondsman or something.
I'm going to set a new court date for you. And that will be back in front of Judge Hart
Good night,
on
Edward.
September the 4th at 2:30 p.m. He does those hearings by Zoom, September 4th, 2:30 p.m. If you're still in custody at the jail, they'll
Northwest.
they'll
You won
Zoom
the internet,
in.
by the
If
way.
you do make bond before that date, you'll need to appear here at the Butler County Judicial Center and utilize the Zoom equipment here at the courthouse.
No, I don't. That's the only thing I have. It's just missing.
It's alleged that you were ordered to do a 10-day
Okay.
jail
That's
sanction and you didn't show up.
So I did show up, but nobody showed up in the lobby, and I left. That's what happened.
Okay. Well, that's
Right.
something you'll need to discuss with Judge Hart at that hearing. Let's see. Looks like James Watts was representing you.
Yeah.
Soft life, go to
He's
sleep.
not taking any
Or
new
sorry, bypass
cases.
and beyond. Go to sleep.
I'll appoint Shannon Cooper to represent you.
Okay.
They should, and you all have Shannon Cooper's number also?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And you have the same list that I'm probably looking at?
Yes, we have the old list. We don't have the new one since Watts stopped taking clients, but
Okay.
we have most of them.
If I appoint somebody and you don't have the number, just let me know.
What?
Okay.
Stop taking clients?
All right, so we've appointed counsel. There's a bond set. You've got a new court date. Mr. Baca, anything else?
Don't believe there's anything from the state, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions, Ms. Tresvant?
No,
Okay, if you do make bond, I'd suggest contacting Miss Cooper, and you might want to be in contact with Sarah Wheeler.
Is the number on here? Oh.
All right. If there's nothing further, we'll be in recess. You are excused. Have a good day. Are you Evelyn, is it Vobble?
Yes.
We're on the record in State of Kansas versus Evelyn W. Vobble, case number 26 CR 295. The state appears by Joseph Baca. Ms. Vobble appears in custody from the Butler County Jail. There are 4 charges against you, all alleged to have occurred on August 8th, 2026 in Butler County, Kansas.
2 days ago.
Count 1 alleges that you were in unlawful possession of cocaine. That is a level 5 drug felony. Count 2 alleges you were in unlawful possession of paraphernalia for use. That is a class B non-person misdemeanor. Count 3 alleges you were operating a motor vehicle in the state of Kansas while your driver's license was suspended or canceled. That is a class B non-person misdemeanor. And count 4 alleges you are operating a motor vehicle with expired tag or registration. That is an unclassified non-person misdemeanor. Do you understand what you've been charged with, Ms. Vobble?
Yes.
There is a felony involved, so you won't be asked to enter a plea today.
Probably a traffic
Your case
ticket
has been assigned to Judge
resulted in the
Satterfield.
cocaine find.
Your next court date will be on her felony preliminary hearing control docket on September 21st at 2:30 p.m. And that'll be by Zoom, September 21 at 2:30. Can you afford to hire your own attorney?
No, sir.
Do you wish to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
Are you currently employed?
No, sir. I'm on disability.
Okay. And how long have you been on disability?
13 years.
Okay. I'll appoint an attorney to represent you. I'm going to appoint Robert Moody.
I don't know Robert.
He's out of Wichita, but he practices in Butler County. Mr. Baca, what is your recommendation for bond?
Your Honor, at this time, state is recommending a $5,000 cash or surety bond. She does have a prior, it would be a felony possession conviction, but it went diversion. Also, a prior misdemeanor for paraphernalia and theft. And state is also requesting an order for no drugs and alcohol.
Okay. Ms. Vobble, what town do you live in?
Wichita.
Okay. How long have you lived in Wichita?
As long as I can remember, sir.
Okay. Do you have any ties to Butler County, any relatives or
None.
friends? Okay. Mr. Baca, does she have any history of failure to appear?
Judge, I don't see any history of failure to appear on a
Jail's
record
no
that I
fun
can
at this
note.
age.
All right. I'm going to set bond at $2,500 cash or surety. As a condition of bond, you're not to possess or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. Don't operate a motor vehicle unless you're properly licensed to do so. Do you have any questions, Ms. Vobble?
No, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, we'll be in recess. Have a good day.
Yeah, you can go. It's sad. It's sad that drugs can do this. And, you know, nobody wakes up and, you know, as a teenager and thinks, I'd like to be a drug addict when I grow up. Some of the pathways that led to the life of addiction they're diverse. But I mean, it could be as simple as, you know, you get in a bad car accident and the pain's bad and the pills barely touch it, and you're, you know, constantly going to the doctor for pills, and you run out of pills, and the doctor's on vacation or something, and you just can't. It's those situations that people reach out and try to do something different, and next thing you know,
right, there are 2 cases
hooked in a cycle.
Up next, both entitled State of Kansas versus Justin Lee Thorburn, 23 CR 448 and 25 CR 159. We'll first take up 23 CR 448. This is a warrant to show cause.
Boy, you got too much hair on your head.
Probation violations.
Got to get yourself a haircut or some dog tags.
The violations are...
I'm just jealous. The guy's got a full head of hair.
The first paragraph indicates you are convicted of possession of methamphetamine in September of 2025. Convicted of possession of methamphetamine again, April 29th, 2026. You had an arrest in El Dorado. For other drug charges, apparently you have a court date this afternoon on that. Is that correct?
I don't know.
Okay. It's also alleged that you missed a number of appointments with your probation officer, that you never verified your employment, never made any payments towards your case, and have not completed Senate Bill 123 treatment, and you're unlawfully discharged. This is my case. I already set a bond at $20,000 cash or surety. Your next court date is September 8th at 2:30 p.m. That'll be in front of me, courtroom C. That is an in-person proceeding. You'll need to be personally present here at the courthouse.
Judge,
Yeah?
I'm sorry, that should be the 18th.
Is that not what I said?
You said the 8th.
Oh, September 18 at 2:30 p.m. All right, looks like James Watts was representing you. He's not taking any new cases. I'm going to appoint Chris Pate to represent you. They'll give you his phone number. Anything else on that case, Mr. Baca?
Don't believe there's anything from the state, Your Honor.
All right, we'll now take up 25 CR 159. This is also a warrant to show cause on a different case, obviously. The allegations are essentially the same. However, this one doesn't allege the convictions for the other cases. This has the failure to appears, failing to provide verification of employment, not making payments, and being unsuccessfully discharged from your Senate or your treatment program. This is a case in front of Judge Satterfield. So you're going to have two different court dates with two different judges for the time being, Mr. Thorburn. I'm going to appoint Chris Pate on this case also. And this case will be heard on Judge Satterfield's warrant to show cause docket September 25 at 2:30 p.m. And she does those in person, so you'll need to also be in person in her courtroom on September 25th at 2:30. If you do make bond, I would suggest calling Mr. Pate, and I'm going to order that you contact your ISO, who's Teresa Stanfield, if you do make bond. So, do you have any questions, Mr. Thorburn?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so you've got two separate bonds, two cases, two court dates, two judges, one attorney. Make sure you keep everything straight. Mr. Baca, anything else on either of these two cases?
Judge, I just wanted to verify on this second case, 159, is that set bond amount 10,000 cash or
Oh,
surety?
it is. If I didn't state that, Judge Satterfield had already set that bond at $10,000 cash or surety.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, we'll be in recess. Mr. Thorburn, you're excused. Thank you. Are you Nicholas Smith?
That's correct.
All right, we're on the record in State of Kansas versus Nicholas Theodore Smith, 26 CR 298. Excuse me, the state appears by Joseph Baca. Mr. Smith appears in custody from the Butler County Jail. You're here for a first appearance. Mr. Smith, there is one charge alleged to have occurred on August 10th, 2026 in Butler County, Kansas. The allegation is that you unlawfully and knowingly damaged, destroyed, defaced, or substantially impaired the use of a front door at 746 South Shade Court, Andover, Kansas, in which a Melinda forgave interest without her consent, damage being at least 1,000 but less than 25,000. That's criminal damage to property, and that is a level 9 non-person felony. Do you understand your charge, Mr. Smith?
I'm thinking aggressive salesperson.
I think so.
Vacuum salesperson. Kicked in a door.
Since this is a felony charge, you won't be asked to enter a plea today. Your case has been assigned to Judge Ricky. Your next court date will be on his felony preliminary hearing control docket on September the 8th at 2:30 p.m. That'll be conducted by Zoom, September 8th at 2:30 p.m. Can you afford to hire your own attorney?
No.
Do you wish to apply for a court-appointed attorney? Are you currently working?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Dillon's.
Okay, which location?
Woodlawn.
The mall?
How long have you worked at Dillon's?
5 years.
Do you sell doors?
What is your hourly rate?
I only have to get paid $11.50.
Okay. Do you have dependents that you support financially?
Sorry, what do you mean by that?
Do you have any kids or relatives that you support financially?
No.
All right. I'll find that you partially qualify. I'll appoint an attorney to represent you. Depending on what happens on your case, you may be ordered to pay back some or all of those fees. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I'm going to appoint Richard Paw to represent you. He's officed in Wichita, but he practices regularly in Butler County, and they'll be able to give you his phone number. Mr. Baca, what is the state's recommendation for bond?
Your Honor, no significant history or failure to appear to report that I could see to the court. Given the charge, however, the state is requesting bond be set at 5,000 cash or surety, requesting orders of no contact with the victim or property, as well as no contact with the co-defendant.
You live in Wichita, Mr. Smith?
Yes.
I'll set bond at $5,000 cash or surety. As a condition of bond, you're to have no contact with 746 South Shade Court or Melinda Forget. You're not to possess or consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and you're to have no contact with the co-defendant. Is that Quantavian Williams?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you understand the bond conditions, Mr. Smith?
Yep. Yes.
If you do make bond, it'd be a good idea to contact your attorney so he'll know how to keep in touch with you.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Baca?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Smith, you are excused. We're in recess. Have a good day.
Been a busy day.
Good afternoon. Are you Robert Marks? All right, we'll go on the record in State of Kansas versus
yes.
Robert Steve Marks. Case number 26 MR 151. The state appears by Joseph Baca. Robert Marks appears in custody from the Butler County Jail. Mr. Marks, it looks like you're wanted out of the district court in Tulsa County, Oklahoma. It's alleged there, or it's an allegation of grand larceny.
What makes it grand? Over 1,000?
They're wanting you back.
They want you back
sign
at the
a
same
waiver
time.
of extradition and agree to go back, or do you wish not to do so?
What do you mean?
You mean I don't have to?
This is an extradition case. If you sign a waiver of extradition, then somebody from the Tulsa County Sheriff's Department will drive up here and pick you up and take you back down there to answer to this grand larceny charge you have pending.
If I don't sign it?
If you don't sign it, then this case will be set over about 30 days, and then the governor of Kansas and the governor of Oklahoma will discuss to determine if this is in fact you, and then they'll make arrangements to have you brought back to Oklahoma.
So I can't get out though? I do that?
Well, the judge in Oklahoma set looks like a $50,000 bond on you with GPS. So you understand your options?
So if I don't sign it, I can't get out of here? If I sign it?
No.
No matter what, I gotta stay here? Or
until Tulsa County comes and gets you.
How about if I don't sign it? Sorry, Judge, I'm kind of weird. There's nobody get out of jail? Without, out of Kansas?
If you can get to Oklahoma and post your bond.
But so staying here, the longer I stay here, the worse it is.
Well,
if I go there faster, I'll get out of there quicker.
Well, if you sign the waiver of extradition, that waiver will get sent to Tulsa County, and then they'll make arrangements for somebody to come and get you. Usually they do that. Tulsa's only 3 hours from here, so I don't know how long it'll take them to come get you, but usually they do that within a few days. But I have no control over how long it takes them to come get you. They may come get you tomorrow if you sign it. If you don't, then I'll probably appoint an attorney for you, and then they'll have to get a governor's warrant. And again, the two governor's offices will exchange some paperwork, and then we'll have another hearing to determine if, in fact, you're the person that the state of Oklahoma is wanting.
This judge is so patient. Huh. Does not compute.
Just give me there again.
I'm sorry?
Is that the best thing to do? Get me there? I mean,
I'm having a hard time understanding you.
Is that the best thing to do? Is get me there, Tulsa, Judge, or
by signing the waiver?
So to go there, decide to go there to get extradited.
Oh, I can't really provide you with any legal advice. That would be the quicker way to get things going, by signing the waiver. Whether or not that's best for you or not, I don't know.
So one more time, I'm sorry, I know you're busy, Judge. But if I don't sign anything, I have to stay here for 30 days until the two governments talk to each other?
Well, I would set a court date about 30 days out, probably, to allow for the two states to exchange the paperwork and to obtain a governor's warrant. So that they may get all of that done.
If they don't in that time, they'll let you out.
It may be before then. I can't project that.
Yeah, I want to go to Tulsa. Let's go.
Okay. There should be a written waiver of extradition they'll provide to you. Are you able to read that?
Where's me? Just read them balloons you told you. I want to go with them.
You read it over.
The judge is like, I'll wait. A Shields insulated tumbler. Did you have to ride the Ferris wheel?
Were you able to read that?
To get that?
Waiver?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, the officer helped me.
Do you have any questions about any of the contents of the waiver? Or you're shaking your head no?
Yeah, I have no.
Okay. All right. The court will acknowledge that Mr. Marks has signed a written waiver of extradition. Mr. Baca, is there anything else then we need to do with Mr. Marks at this point?
Don't believe there's anything from the state, Your Honor.
All right. They should get that sent to Tulsa County. And then if they haven't been by to pick you up in about a week, you might get a hold of somebody there in the jail and maybe they can get you back on a first appearance docket.
What does that mean?
It means that'll get you back in front of a judge to see what the holdup is on Tulsa not coming down to pick you up.
Yes.
All right. You're free to go, Mr. Marks. Have a good day.
Best conversation he's had all day. What does that mean? Tell me about that. What are my options? Say that again.
All right. I am ready on Charles Dashnaw now, if he's still around.
And he's gone. He's gone just like that. All right. You go back to Royal Oak. What's happening here?
Calling case number 26-01368-FY. This is People versus Alexis Nash. Your appearance, please, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Teresa Johnson. On behalf of and with Ms. Nash.
Is Ms. Nash
we are
in
here
jail?
via Zoom today without any objection for the arraignment on charges of possession of controlled substance less than 25 grams, to wit, cocaine, resisting, obstructing police officers, and there were, I think, at least one misdemeanor charge of no operator's license on person. We do acknowledge receipt of those charges. I'd waive the formal reading, stay my client mute, and ask the court to enter a not guilty plea. I did advise her of her rights with regard to these charges, that she has a right to have an exam within 21 days of today's date. I did also advise her with regard to an attorney and the ability to ask for one at public expense. She indicated she wasn't sure if her family was going to hire someone or not, but I instructed her that there was paperwork she could fill out just in case. That didn't come to fruition, so she'd have someone available to represent her after today's date. And I think that's all I have before we discuss bond.
Thank you. Ms. Nash, you understand what's occurring this afternoon is arraignment only, correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so this is not your last court hearing by any means. It's your first. You're entitled to several more hearings depending on how you and your new counsel wish to manage this case. But for the time being, a not guilty repeat, not guilty plea enters on your behalf. Court-appointed counsel is noted and approved for the future. If, in fact, your family retains private counsel for you, that lawyer will be competent enough to know how to notify the Oakland County IDSO office so that the court-appointed lawyer will stand down. But for right now, so that you don't risk harming your right to a speedy trial and all of your other rights related to time constraints, the court is going to keep a court-appointed counsel intact. Now, the next stage in these proceedings is a preliminary examination. 2 of these matters are charged as felonies. Therefore, you're entitled to an examination if probable cause is either found or waived. within the next 21 days, this matter could be bound over to the Oakland County Circuit Court for further arraignment, trial, and proceedings. Now, Ms. Waltham, you are directed that if you make your freedom today or any other day, you will get a notice directing you when and how to appear for that probable cause conference. The court is now going to turn its attention to bond. You may be familiar with that procedure. Bond is not intended to prejudge or punish you, but it is required in order to ensure you reappear and pose no threat to the public. In this court's view, the public also includes you. So, in that regard, what would you like to share, Ms. Johnson?
Thank you. With regard to Ms. Nash, it's my understanding the court is aware that she does have some outstanding bench warrants pending. We discussed that. She indicates she only believes there are 4 ticket matters for paraphernalia out of Fraser, East Point, and I think out of Warren as well. I know the court mentioned there may be one out of the 36th District Court, but Ms. Nash was not aware of that. She was gainfully employed last year at Pulmonary and Medical Associates on 11 Mile in Shaner as a medical receptionist. She'd like to get back to that job. Right now, she was just doing odds and ends to make money to support herself. She currently does not have a permanent address. The address that we provided the court is one where her parents live or who are taking care of her daughter. Ms. Nash? Mm-hmm. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you were awake. Okay, very good. So we are asking, and I will indicate to the court that I spoke with my client and made sure that she was awake and that she understood the proceedings and that she was able to proceed today because there was some information that she may have been taken to the hospital. She is now back at Royal Oak PD and she is able and willing to participate today. Is that correct, Ms. Nash? I'm sorry, say it one more time for me. I see her mouth moving, magistrate, but I couldn't hear her.
That is correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, magistrate. So, so we did discuss the outstanding warrants that she believes she has. She did indicate that she also successfully was discharged from probation for the matters that the court indicated she has on her record from the past. And she is not currently on probation or parole for anything else. It's my understanding, again, that there's nothing on her record that shows that there is any assaultive crimes, other than I know that there is a current R&O. But I don't know if I don't know the facts surrounding that, but if it has to do with the fact that there are some allegations of drug usage, in addition to the possession, then that may explain some of those behaviors. So I am asking the court to consider a nominal bond if in fact a personal bond is not appropriate, but my client does want a personal bond because she would like to get out, get into rehab. She was gainfully employed. She was sober for almost a year, she indicated, and she loved working at the Pulmonary and Medical Associates, and she'd like to get back to that job. She also indicated they'd be willing to take her back. So she does have something to look forward to and to work towards. So we're hoping the court will take that into consideration.
Interesting
as well.
job choice.
Thank you.
We've had people accused of car theft working at auto auctions.
And they are well received. Looking at putting the bench warrants to the side for the moment.
Someone who's struggling with addiction working at a doctor's office.
October 23 conviction for retail fraud, as well October 23 felony controlled substance had been pled down to use. And in 2024, there was again, use of a controlled substance. In August, perhaps more troubling. There are a couple of indications in terms of occupation that give the court some pause. Warrants out of the 36th for loitering in a place of illegal occupation.
Careful
there
now.
is an active simple possession controlled substance felony warrant out of the 41A with a statewide pickup And
that doesn't sound familiar.
Let's see, 39B, there's a $10,000 cash surety bond on a traffic matter. Why that would be, the court does not know. But there appears to be somewhat of a proclivity to not reappear to court when directed. The courts are aware all your procedural due process rights are scrupulously protected, Ms. Nash. If you don't show up to court, a blind bench warrant goes out. And the bench warrant doesn't understand the concept of fairness. It just goes out. And that's a problem. The other problem, Ms. Johnson, it's not evidence before the court, but by statute and other authority, the court is permitted to consider it. And this is the array of items that were recovered from Ms. Nash and
it's a bunch of needles.
The co-defendants. So the court already notes that there was a hospitalization today, and the court's fearful that well, first of all, she doesn't qualify for a personal bond because of the warrants. But secondly, if she were to make her freedom tomorrow, we might be having this conversation again, almost immediately, involving either a healthcare facility or maybe the funeral home. The court is extremely concerned about you, Ms. Nash. These following conditions will apply to your release. You will appear as directed for all your future dates and abide any valid order or judgment entered in this case. You're not to leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. Please don't commit crimes on release status, but do notify the court of any changes in your contact information. You will be making reports to pretrial services. Do not use alcohol, marijuana, or any other controlled substance without a valid prescription from a treating physician. You will participate in a testing program. You will participate in any specified treatment as directed by pretrial services. You will not enter bars, clubs, liquor stores, dispensaries, casinos, or any premises in Royal Oak or Berkeley except for work, court, or medical reasons. There will be no release without a GPS tether. There'll be 2 ETGs per week and 5 controlled substance tests per month. And at this time, the court will set bond in the amount of $7,500 cash or surety, no 10% at this time. That completes this arraignment. Is there anything further, Ms. Johnson?
Nothing further. Thank you.
She thinks it's funny.
Complete your arraignment, Ms. Nash. Good luck to you.
Your Honor.
She thinks it's funny. She's laughing.
Okay. You have.
And Judge Boyd is back up. We're going to bring her up. She's got some pretty flowers today. I like the yellows.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Judge Boyd. It's the first we've heard your voice today.
Vashon, can I see you here for a moment, please?
As soon as we show up, Judge goes to a sidebar.
All right, who is the interpreter here for?
Mr. Zuniga Alvarado, Dennis.
All right. Page 3. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Judge.
Hey. All right, thank you.
I wonder if that translation gets recorded. The translator's there and back in that leather jacket looking smooth. Oh, man. I did some yard work over the weekend. By yard work, I mean my tractor's broken, so I was working on my tractor. The parts to fix it should arrive today.
So have you all been able
using the business
to
end of a
tender
shovel.
an offer Or no?
We're still going through discovery,
Okay.
Judge, if we could, and I would like, if you would allow me another setting for discovery. I had looked on
Ivy Berlin
on the Axon, and
Mhm.
there were several things on Axon, but several things missing.
Go
And I
whoop his
found
butt.
today that there's also items on Veripic because this case had been filed and then refiled or something, just like that. So if I could have a short period to be able to review everything that's out there, hopefully the Veripic that I haven't seen, and then also get the CPS records and you won't mind signing the protective order.
Oh, the protective order has been signed.
And then I'll be ready to proceed on another.
All right, Norma, I need a 45-day reset. It's for discovery and state. At that time, you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what date? All right, September 24th.
Thank you.
All right, do you have any questions, sir? All right, thanks.
There you go. That's the quickest $300 translators ever earned. No, I think they earn like 100 and something bucks per.
Lorraine, they bring your guy.
They did not?
They did.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is this in Paris? Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Sure.
Tie's a little short, shirt's a little untucked, but other than that, we're good.
We're gonna agree on the misdemeanor. Dismiss.
Okay.
Okay.
Ordinance, Reyes, both of them brothers.
All right, let me see. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. I don't have a page 11. Is it the last page? Okay. Oh, that's okay. I only have 9 pages. All right. So you all are not proceeding on the motion to suppress.
No, Your Honor.
All right. So when is the plea on the misdemeanor going to happen?
Wednesday mornings,
Okay.
9:30.
All right. So Norma, on Reynaldo Torres Reyes, recall this for Thursday.
There's 2 of them, Judge.
Okay.
Brothers.
The 13th.
All right. We'll bring it back on August 13th, and as everything is done, of course, they won't bring him over.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Have the interpreter still here? Where is he? Oh, have him come down. Yes.
You want both of them at the same time, Judge, or just?
Yes.
Same charge, same 3 years.
Okay, so both of them are going to be entering a plea. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Just one at a time. Yeah.
Where are you going, Judge? Show us the purse again. The interpreter gets another $100. I think they get paid per case. Oh, he's getting trained. He's like, excuse me, Mr. Felon, can you put these on? Thank you. Can you hear me? See.
I apologize for not bringing my coat on.
Oh, it happens. All right, so
Bring my coat. She's like, it's
is
okay.
this
This one
Isidro
time.
or Reynaldo?
Skybell, thank you so much.
All right, so
OG,
this is being
36
recalled for
months.
August 13th for a plea in misdemeanor court, and then this case will be disposed of. All right. Do you understand that you're going to be brought back here on August 13th? You need to say yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Pepsi.
All right, they're
They
gonna
can't do
call
this
you back
themselves.
on August 13th. I'm being informed that there will be a plea in misdemeanor court on Wednesday, and you'll be brought back here on Thursday. Do you have any questions?
No.
Right, thank you. All right, Teresa McCormick. If you'll come down, please. Hello. So, all right, how are you doing?
Okay.
All right, so your attorney is ill. They're asking that you be recalled for tomorrow.
It was probably the lettuce.
All right, Norma, so if you're recalled Teresa McCormick for tomorrow, all right, they'll take you back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Norma, any contact with Robert Porter?
Not sure, I sent an email to all the coordinators, and I even sent to juvenile. I thought he told me he was gonna be in juvenile court,
Well, let me see, because usually,
and I contacted Marty down there. She's today.
okay.
Can I ask if he is in trial?
Oh, his.
Robert Porter is in
Do we know where?
Yeah.
Court's almost empty here, Judge. You've finished your
And what
docket
is
for the day.
happening with Christopher Ramos's clients? Okay.
All's quiet in Texas. Bless you. What about Mr. Ulrich here? Did he just kill the live feed right when we... Maybe he's on a break. Literally like 30 seconds ago, this was happening. Let's back up a bit. It was only going for 2 minutes. Oh, you need sound.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 44th District Court. We are about to commence a parking docket. The court is going to explain that procedure to you as a group, and then the court will conduct your cases one at a time.
Okay.
Please listen carefully. To begin with, these are civil proceedings of a non-criminal nature. No one's going to jail today on their parking ticket, but it is considered serious enough that Officer Matthews issued or authorized the ticket concerning the date in question. As the motorist, you will be required to make a selection from one of 3 options, and 3 options only in the protection of your own rights. You may admit responsibility. The court will attach a fine between 0 and the maximum. These all appear to be expired parking, so the maximum possible penalty in these matters is $20. They are non-moving. There is no points. The minimum is 0. There's no mandatory minimum penalty. Your second option would be to admit responsibility with an explanation that you believe mitigates your circumstance. Your third option is to deny responsibility.
This
That
is
is your
arts
right and your
beats
privilege,
neats.
and if you do so, the court will conduct your trial forthwith. Both parties are sworn. The officer testifies first. They have the burden of proof. Then
We're going to skip ahead till when we actually start. Let's see.
The court wanted you present if detective.
There we go. First case. What is that on the wall? Are those arrowheads?
Miss Johnson,
Or
the
teeth?
court saw Detective Gothard, the OIC in this matter, pop up. And so out of the compulsion for fundamental fairness, the court wanted you present if detective wanted to share anything with this court. Detective Gothard, are you present?
I am, Your Honor.
All right. Prior to the court calling the case, was there anything you wished the court to know? And obviously defense counsel's here as well.
No, just that since this case was sent up to the county and the warrant was issued, we've had 4 incidents at the house since then. So that's why we were trying to get him arraigned today on this charge.
Understood.
We have
okay,
a fan.
Mr.
Big
Young
fan.
into the array and get him over to breakout room 1 with Miss Johnson. Thank you all.
And it's a lawyer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's kind of down. I got 2 to do. Yeah.
It's a law fan. A lawful fan.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I appreciate you sneaking him in.
Brian McCabe. Who's that?
Calling case number 26P, Light Parking
No relation, right?
0266148. People versus Brian Milne McCabe. That's you, sir?
Correct, sir.
Mr. McCabe, you were present just a couple of minutes ago when the court explained the nature of an informal hearing. True?
True, I was.
So you understood the court's instruction that you must select from one of 3 options to protect your rights, yes?
Yes.
Mr. McCabe, the citation before the court was issued by Officer Matthews on July 9th of this year at 19 past 6 in the evening. Vehicle plated to you or a member of your household, bearing the plate Edward Victor Robert 7784, a Buick Encore, was parked at East 4th Street. And when Officer Matthews ran that plate through the Park Mobile app, it came back as either unpaid or expired session. So that's a maximum 20, minimum 0. You got your 3 options. You may admit and explain, or deny responsibility. What do you wish the court to do?
I deny responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
Very well. Please raise your right hands.
Bring the fight. He raised
You
both.
both solemnly swear the testimony you shall give before this court shall be the truth.
I do.
I do.
Thank you very much. The officer goes first, then it'll be your turn, Mr. McCabe. Officer Matthews.
Yes. For any citizen parking when I'm on duty, when I write a ticket, it's because there shows no payment in the system. If you have a payment in the system, it will either show us a orange reading that says expired or a green reading that shows payment. If I see a orange or a green, I presume that you tried to attempt to pay. So I kind of let those citizens kind of just go about their day. If I write you a ticket, it's because there's nothing in the system.
So you were on duty on the date in question, and you came upon the vehicle that associates to Mr. McCabe. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you ran the plate through the system, and it came back just no payment.
Yes, no payment at all.
Okay. And are you aware of any hardware or software malfunction with respect to that
Who's got the
zone, that date and time?
The shipping bell.
No, because I scanned the plates at least 3 times before I issue a ticket.
Okay, very well. And you did not encounter Mr. McCabe or a family member of Mr. McCabe at the time you issued the citation, correct?
No.
Okay. Turning to you, sir, what would you like the court to know?
Well, we had a scheduled at the breakout room across the street for a 5:30. They requested we arrive at 5:15, 15 minutes early. I got there 5 minutes late, so I parked at 5:20 at that spot, which is what my little map quest said, because I didn't exactly know how to get there. So I got out, put 8 quarters in. It asked me if I wanted a receipt. I said no. I was surprised that it wasn't a 2-hour time limit, which would have put me at 7:20, because I just realized it's only now 12 minutes per quarter. So it would have put me at about 6:56. So breakout rooms are 1-hour timed events, 5:30 to 6:30. I figured I got plenty of time and came out, and I was stunned to find the ticket, and even more stunned to find out that it was issued within 1 hour, not even like close to being, the expired time. So that's what I know.
Okay. Do you have, so you're suggesting you use quarters, so you don't have a screenshot?
No, sir. I don't have any, no. And to be honest with you, so I went back recently, went back to the same place, parked in a little bit different spot. They asked me if they would like to take a receipt for, and I said, yeah, text me a receipt to my phone number. Never got a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's going on, but that's it.
Okay. Unless there's anything further, the court would turn back to Officer Matthews for rebuttal.
Yeah, as I stated before, like a lot of citizens may have put in the wrong license plate number and they presume that they have paid and they have not. So in his case, it may be the same.
They paid. They just had the wrong.
I only write vehicles that show no payment. I don't write vehicles that are expired.
Okay. The court has heard the testimony of both parties in People versus McCabe. The court first notes that the burden of proof in a civil matter is a mere preponderance of the evidence. That is known as the featherweight test. Secondly, the court, after several decades in and around the courts in the state of Michigan, wishes to believe that all parties proceed in good faith based on their best recollection and perception of the events. And lastly, the court has no idea what, if any, form of a driving record, parking record, or otherwise Mr. McCabe might have, nor does the court have any awareness of what, if anything, may be in the background for Officer Matthews other than what she established through her testimony today. The court is confronted with a circumstance where it has some evidence and as well the citation itself versus obviously Mr. McCabe's recollection. The court does believe, based upon everything before it, that the burden of proof has been met. The fine in this matter is $20. That is payable through the pay portal on the 44th District Court website, or Mr. McCabe can walk the cash check and charge into this court at 400 East 11 Mile Road, Monday through Friday between 8:30 and 4:30. The court marks that due within 7 days. Should Mr. McCabe wish to appeal, he simply posts a $20 cash bond within 7. And then the matter is placed on a formal hearing docket, and the city would be represented through a city prosecutor. So 20 is a fine or a bond within 7. That completes your hearing, Mr. McCabe.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, he's going to appeal for sure. He is not happy with that. Stealing my $20. I gave you $8 or $2 and quarters. 8 quarters. That's funny.
Calling case number 26, PO 265884, People versus David Paul Shaw. Is David Paul Shaw available? Calling for David Shaw.
Yes, I'm here. Can you
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, the court can hear you, Mr. Shaw. So you were present earlier, Mr. Shaw, when the court explained the nature of an informal hearing. True?
Correct.
So you heard the court's instruction that you must select from one of 3 options to protect your rights. Yes?
Correct.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw. The citation before the court was issued July 9th this year at exactly 5:53 p.m. So 7 minutes of 6. Vehicle plated to you or a member of your household, to wit, a Toyota Tacoma, was parked on North Main Street. The license plate is 8 Larry Tyler Cat 75, And when Officer Matthews ran that plate through the Park Mobile app, it came back as expired or unpaid session. So this is a simple, non-moving, 0-point parking ticket, maximum 20, minimum 0. You may admit responsibility, sir. You can admit and explain, or you can deny responsibility, and the court will swear the parties and conduct your trial. What do you wish the court to do for you, Mr. Shaw?
Okay. So I guess I'll choose the second option, admit and explain.
Very well. So you're confirming to the court that on the date in question, your vehicle was parked as indicated, without or with insufficient payment for the time spent, correct?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
All right, then let's raise our right hands.
I didn't
you
say
both
that,
solemnly
Judge.
swear the testimony you shall give before this court shall be the truth.
Correct. Yes, I do.
I do.
Thank you very much. The officer has the burden, Mr. Shaw. Then it'll be your turn. Officer Matthews.
I ran the plate through the system and it showed no payment, so I issue a ticket.
Sounds like your job's pretty simple.
This was in the performance of your duties as an officer for the Parking Enforcement Office of the Royal Oak Police Department, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you're not aware of any hardware or software malfunctions that date and time with respect to that parking zone, correct?
No, sir.
At any time did you encounter the motorist, Mr. Shaw, or a member of his family?
I'm not certain, sir. I don't remember.
Okay. All right, thank you. Unless there's anything else, we'll get to Mr. Shaw's testimony. Sir, what do you like the court to know?
All right, so I parked there. I was kind of in a rush because I had a yoga class there, yoga 6. I put all the quarters in. It said that I had put enough for an hour and a half. That the class was only an hour, and I was just a couple of minutes before it started, so I was out of there in time. I might have rushed, to class without a next step. Maybe I'm supposed to pick like, for a receipt, if I want a receipt or something like that. That's the only explanation that I can come up with as to why it didn't show in the system that there were sufficient funds to cover the time that I was parked there.
Okay. Is there anything else, Mr. Shaw, you want the court to know?
I paid the amount that I was supposed to pay to park there, and so that's why I, scheduled this court date because, it's probably not worth my time to fight it for $20 if I didn't, feel like I wasn't responsible. Didn't feel like, I didn't feel it was right to put the quarters in for the correct amount and have to pay a ticket.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Any rebuttal testimony, Officer Matthews?
No, I ran the plate in the system as I do all vehicles. I run it 2 or 3 times because sometimes
2 or 3? You said 3 last time.
Lettering can be misinterpreted
by you.
So I always run through each letter to see if that could be it. And if there's shows no payment, then I issue a ticket.
Thank you very much. The court has heard the testimony of both parties and People v. Shaw. The court first notes that this is a civil proceeding, therefore the burden of proof on the people to prevail is a rather slight burden of preponderance of the evidence. Secondly, after decades in and out of courts in the state of Michigan, the court always wishes to believe parties proceed in good faith. And lastly, the court has no idea what, if any, driving record, parking record, or other record Mr. Shaw has or Officer Matthew has. The court's simply judging this matter on the merits before it. The court believes, although the court wasn't there, the court believes there's testimony sufficient to find Mr. Shaw responsible. It may, in point of fact, be that in the haste to get into the yoga class, Mr. Shaw may have fat-fingered the license plate in this regard.
Said fat-fingered.
The court does believe, however, Mr. Shaw is proceeding in good faith. The court's going to simply fine him $10
if he can perform the downward dog position
on the 44th District Court website. Or, Mr. Shaw, you can walk cash check or charge into this court at 400 East 11 Mile Road, Monday through Friday, between 8:30 and 4:30, due within 7 days. That completes your hearing. Good luck to you.
I would have made him do a pose. Proof that he goes to yoga. Child's pose, downward dog. He's got to do something. Let me guess. This officer's going to say same thing. I ran the card through the machine 2 or 3
case number
times.
26, P like parking 0278994.
That's a look for
is
court.
People versus Rebecca Jacqueline Freeman. That's you?
Yes, that's me.
Ms. Freeman, you were present earlier when the court explained the nature of an informal hearing. True?
True.
So you understood the court's instruction that you must select from one of 3 options to protect your rights, yes?
Yes.
Thank you.
Which do you want to do?
Ms. Freeman, the citation before the court was issued on July 21
This is
this
the yoga
year.
instructor.
At exactly 1 minute of 6. A vehicle plated to you or a member of your household bearing a vanity plate L like Larry, U like Unicorn, V Victor, N like Norman, L like Larry, I Victor was parked at South Lafayette.
Yes.
In this,
I'm here.
please stand by.
Okay, good. Okay.
We're in a hearing.
Oh, yeah.
Are you with me?
Oh, yes, I'm here. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Freeman.
There's someone else here as well, though.
That was on South Lafayette Avenue in the city of Royal Oak. And when Officer Matthews keyed that plate into her system, it came back expired or unpaid session. So this is simply a parking ticket, maximum fine 20, minimum 0. You may, Ms. Freeman, admit responsibility. You can admit and explain, or you can deny responsibility. And the court will swear the parties and take your testimony. What do you wish the court to do for you?
I deny it because I paid it and I have proof
Very well.
on my.
Please raise your right hands. That's fine.
Oh.
Do you both solemnly swear the testimony you shall give before this court shall be the truth?
Yes.
I do.
All right. The officer will testify first, Ms. Freeman, then it'll be your turn. Officer Matthews.
Yes, sir.
Teresa, what you doing here?
Please proceed.
Sorry, ma'am. Don't make me crowd you. I'll go up with the judge.
Yes, for all citizens, I run the plate through the system. If it shows
2 or
no
3
payment, I
times,
issue a ticket.
then I pay.
If they are nearby, I explain to them. If they catch me in time before a ticket is printed, I explain it to them. I may give them a warning or no ticket at all. So if I issue a ticket, it's because there was no payment to be filed.
Thank you. And this is based upon your duties and responsibilities as a parking enforcement officer for the
of this case.
Royal Oak Police Department. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you're not aware of any hardware or software malfunctions with respect to that parking zone that date and time?
No, sir.
Okay. Ms. Freeman, over to you. What would you like the court to know?
I paid it and I have the proof on my parking app.
Okay.
And I have, yes, it was $2.35. And when I went out there, it even said on my thing, I had a few more minutes left. And lots of proofs that I paid it. So I don't understand how that happened. That's all.
All right. That last, you had about 3 exhibits.
Yes.
Could you hold that last one up to the screen as close as possible?
Yeah, here. See?
Okay. Please bring it in a little closer.
Okay, here.
Say, all right. Say your name.
Yeah.
All right.
Rebecca.
Okay.
And then I had other ones too that was in my email also.
Okay.
That, yeah. So I don't know how that happened. Maybe just
I plugged it into my machine and it wasn't there.
Read that plate number back again.
Oh, my plate number was love. It's love and live. LOVENILLIVE.
So you put it in as ones or something.
LOV?
Love. Yeah, I wonder if that's right. Yeah, that's it. I think it is.
Well, I think we found the problem.
Love
but
and
in any
live
event,
yoga.
Thank you very much.
Maybe I'm confused now. Okay.
All right, no, you're doing fine.
Because it's LUV on
unless
the plate.
there's any rebuttal testimony, the court is ready to rule.
Okay. Oh, so am I clear?
Matthews? No, you're fine. Officer Matthews?
Yes.
Anything further?
No. I just see them as filling in the plate.
All right. The court has heard the testimony of both parties in People versus Freeman. In order to get to another pending matter, the court is giving this its full attention. Ms. Freeman, it appears as though the plate is actually LUV and you may have entered LOV.
Oh my gosh.
The court is finding you responsible, but based on your good faith, the court is also waiving your fines and costs. So this one costs you nothing.
Okay.
But use LUV.
Yes, that's my mistake.
And good luck to you.
The U
Sorry
has
about
the
that.
sides that
I will
up
go
on
in the
top,
system and I'll
like
change
shoulder
that.
straps.
Sorry.
Take care.
Didn't use those either.
Officer Matthews, I have to pop in criminal matter real quick, so please stand by.
Okay.
Oh, stand by, and by meaning we're done. Look at the time. It's 4:08. I've got to be to the town hall in just a few minutes. So we're going to wrap things up now that we've had our fill of Royal Oak. And we got some parking tickets. The only thing we didn't hear was Arts, Beats, and Eats. But I'm sure that will come around again, and we'll be able to listen to that beautiful moneymaker for Royal Oak once again soon. Yay, she won. Who buys a personalized plate and can't spell it? Says JMR. You've got one job. There's quite a bit of difference between love and love. Thank you, Red Pen. Lois, thank you. Troy, you did great. I had very few complaints today. Probably some of the fewest complaints about a new mod we've ever had on a new mod day. So we'll sort through them. I'll respond to every one of them. Give me time, people. It takes time to get back to everybody. Yeah, congratulations, Troy. We're really hopeful that this can turn into something wonderful. I like to give Troy a hard time because I think he can handle it. He's wonderful. Appreciate him signing up for this. Amber, thank you very much. Red Pen, Troy, Lois. Who else was here? Greeners somewhere? Maybe. We'll see. I think Thomas might be in his garage somewhere listening, and he'll jump in on chat at the very end and say, I was here. He's here, but he does a lot of other stuff as well. Check your email. I will. I've been conversing with people who are looking for some assistance on some court issues with media, so try and do all we can here. We are set up for court. We are set up to watch. This is going to be our feed. Law and Crime is providing the feed on Dwayne. It's a week out. It's a week out, and they're already giving us this. We've got 3-second tone. We've got color bars. We're so excited. Tonight, when you go home, please hug the people you love. Smile at someone. Make their day just a little bit better. Please stay safe. We'll go live again tomorrow morning. We'll do this all over again. Thank you all. We'll see you. Bye.